Hello and welcome to episode 26 of The Pilgrimage. My name is Jamie. Coming up on today's episode, it was going to be the heroic tale of how we managed to turn things around at Grimsby Town, and indeed for a while it looked like it might be. But as you can see, we tailed off after a bright start and ended up with 4 successive defeats coming into this episode. So let's show you the league table to begin with. Slightly unusual start, but as you can see, we are already confirmed as down. 8 points adrift of Portsmouth in 20th, with only 6 points to fight for. I am still going to show you the final 2 games of the season against Wycombe Wanderers and Fleetwood Town. So let's not wait any longer, and I'll show you the team for the Wycombe game in just a moment. Okay, so the team then for the home game against Wycombe Wanderers is Mitov in goal, back 4 of Glennon, Freeman, Nziala and Watson, Pell at the base of midfield, Morris and Clifton ahead of him, Ola Ofe on the left wing, Maguire Drew on the right, Shimanga up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, well the assistant manager is recommending I want us to improve on our recent performances and put an end to our run of bad results. So that's probably fair. So can we pump the fists? No. Let's outstretch the arms. No, can't even do that. So we're going to have to point the finger, I think. Yeah, we can do that. So that's fine. And let's get out there and see if we can pull off a surprise result. So Wycombe Wanderers are in 11th place in the table on 65 points. They've got literally nothing to play for, so neither of us has anything to play for in this game. As Watson picks up the ball for Grimsby, finds Nziala into Morris, who loses it. Lloyd brings it forward for Wycombe, plays it into Hanlon, and Brandon Hanlon has put Wycombe in front, and that's the sort of mistake we've been making for large parts of the second half of the season, and that's why we're going down. It's Watson with the throw-in, launches it for Shimanga, who turns Magoma. Can he get across in? He turns him again, finds Clifton, back to Watson. Pell has a shot and just brushes the top of the crossbar, but doesn't go in, and the chance is lost. So story of our season really. They've had 1 shot on target and 1 goal, and it's going to get them the 3 points. Mawson with the throw in now for them. Mawson, it's Grist. Mawson again, turns, finds Forson. Mawson into Lloyd, and he's hit the post, and Hanlon has the 2nd goal of the game. And it's Grimsby 0, Wycombe Wanderers 2, and that definitely wraps it up for Wycombe. So there's only half an hour gone, but we ain't coming back from this. Lloyd, Pattenden has lost out to us. Pell plays it forward, but nowhere near Ola Ofe, although he did eventually put some pressure on, but not enough to win the ball back, and Forson shoots wide. So another chance for Wycombe, but this time they haven't taken it. The only thing they've got to play for is potentially catching Bolton for a place in the top 10. Other than that, there really is very little for them to go after. We have literally only the ability not to finish bottom, and after this defeat, even that's probably gone as well. Tafazoli, it's now Magoma. Turns, finds Tafazoli into Brearley. Mawson crosses halfway, finds Grist. Forson loses it, Olaofe plays it through for Shimanga. Can we get a consolation goal? No, of course not. Strizek makes the save, but I wouldn't say it was a difficult save to make. And it is half-time, Grimsby 0, Wycombe Wanderers 2. Let's go in there, give the lads some words of encouragement. We're in the position we deserve to be. And let's see what substitutions we need to make. So Anthony Glennon needs to come off. Louis Lomas comes on. And Tenai Watson. Kieran Freeman can go to right back. Watson can be replaced by Dion Woodman. Okay, let's start the second half. And see if we can at least get a consolation goal. Things have got worse. Jordan Maguire-Drew is now injured. So we're about to make our third and final sub just 3 minutes into the second half. Chibanga, we could do Ethan Ennis. We could do Stephen Wern, or we could do Chibanga. Chibanga's the worst of the three options. Probably Ethan Ennis is the best, so he's going to come on. And see if we can grab at least a consolation goal. It won't be any more than that, I don't think. Let's demand more for what it's worth. It is a Grimsby corner. Freeman is headed away. McCarthy completes the clearance. Freeman wins it back. Nziala to Freeman. Plays it to Pell. Freeman again. Plays it down the line for Ennis. Ethan Ennis' cross. And Shimanga hits the outside of the post, but he's offside anyway. So it doesn't matter. And it looks like we are going down to another defeat. It was never really in much doubt, was it? In fact, we've got more substitutions we can use. So we've only got one more stoppage. So I'm going to wait until after this corner, and then we're going to make the remaining substitutions that we can make. We'll take off. In fact, it's probably best to look at who we can bring on. Harvey Saunders can come on the left for Isaac Olaofe. And right, let's see, what else can we do? Stephen Wern could come on. Jaden Chibanga. I might use Jaden Chibanga as a replacement for Bryn Morris, and then try Ethan Ennis in there. In fact, no, that's a terrible idea. We'll do it like that. It's not going to make any difference. It's just about getting a couple of fresh legs on the pitch. Pattendon loses it to Freeman, but then immediately wins it back. But he shoots straight at Mitov into the last 10 minutes. Can we just grab a consolation to ease the pain very slightly? Saunders gives it away, and they manage to get it back to Strizek in goal, who clears halfway with it comfortably. Nziala wins the header, finds Woodman, plays it forward for Shimanga, but he's lost out. And I think, Harry Pell's been sent off. So it goes from bad to worse. We've made all our subs, we're down to 10 men, and that about sums up the way this has gone. So we're just now waiting for the final whistle, and then we'll move on to match number 2. And there it is, Grimsby 0, Wycombe 2. I'll be back in a moment with the second match of the episode. Okay, well, a slight change of plan. Following that defeat, I was summoned to meet the board and I asked them for more time to turn things around. They refused and have instead decided to sack me. As you can see, we regret to inform you we've taken the decision to terminate your contract at Grimsby Town. After our recent emergency meeting, we believe it's in the best interest of the club if we look for a new manager. The board would like to thank you for your service and wish you all the best in your future endeavours. So what does that mean? It means that our time at Grimsby is over. This season for us is over, and so therefore I will be back on the next episode to look for a new job. So that brings this episode to a close, and if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.